Hey guys, TrueGreen7 here! And ever since Generation 4 ended, I've been waiting to see more evolutions of old Pokemon.
But that never happened.
Hey, but what about me?
Shut up, Sylveon!
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I didn't know. I'm just kidding, Sylveon. I love you and your ribbons. But seriously, this feature was a highlight of Generation 4, and considering it looks like Generation 7 will be linked with Generation 4, which was linked with Generation 2, just like how Generation 6, 3, and 1 were linked together, I'm expecting evolutions, not mega evolutions, of Pokemon from Generation 2 and 4 in Sun and Moon. So here are the ones that I want. Keep in mind of two things. One, there are a lot of Generation 2 Pokemon on this list, and two, know that a lot of Pokemon weren't even considered because I want them to Mega Evolve instead, like Tauros, Marowak, and Lapras. There are some Pokemon that I do want to just plainly evolve but were disqualified for countless reasons, like Golduck, who already has high stats, Sandslash, who I think is already greatly designed, or Delibird, who's just a gimmick and shouldn't really get an evolution. I mean, what is it gonna evolve into? Another Santa Bird? Whatever, let's just get into this. Number 10. Drifblim. He drifts, and he's a blimp, except he really isn't a blimp. You know where I'm going with this. I want this Pokemon to turn into a blimp. A ghost blimp! There's nothing wrong with it being a balloon, it makes total sense to me. But wouldn't a huge haunted blimp be pretty cool? I think so. Drifblim has a pretty good base stat total, but his defenses suck. I know why they suck, after all, one Ice Shard and it pops. So maybe its defenses should go up a bit when this Pokemon evolves in Generation 7. Number 9. Hypno. So this Pokemon has a relatively simple design. There's the slender yellow body and that white fur. Add a pendulum and boom! You got yourself a hot and spicy Hypno. But it just came out of the oven, so don't bite into it yet, kids. After all, I may add some toppings. How about a nice elegant beard and a jewel on the forehead? And there you have it, the evolved form of Hypno that I've been dreaming of since 4th grade. But then Mega Alakazam went and stole these design aspects in Generation 6. Although I totally love Mega Alakazam here, I do think a beard and a jewel would have been perfect for this psychic Pokemon as well. Number 8. Magcargo. So all the Pokemon from number 8 to number 1, I believe, should definitely not get Mega Evolutions and instead be given fresh new evolved forms. Mostly because of their low stats. Like Magcargo here. I know you're a snail, but can we maybe increase that speed stat, please? No? Okay. So then that attack stat must go up. We can add so many things to this poke. We can add a volcano, magma pumps, a nose. Okay, that's creepy. No nose. No nose. But I'm sure we can all see that Magcargo has room for evolution. Number 7. Qwilfish. So Qwilfish pretty much looks like a Fugu crossed with an underwater mine. Not much other than that. And it's not like it's the strongest Pokemon, so why not evolve it? Oh, what's that? A metal coat? Oh my god! Yep, it's a steel type. That's what I want! If it works for a penguin, it works for a pufferfish. I don't know why, but a lot of Generation 2 Pokemon look like they could evolve. Like there should be more to their design and power. Maybe that's why some of them evolved in Generation 4. Speaking of Generation 4... Number 6. Karna Vine. So I'm just gonna say it. Karna Vine is not even close to one of my favorite Pokemon. I don't know why. Who am I kidding? I know why. Its face is creepy and its lower body is weird. But I don't really know how I would change him. I think we should just take away his eyes. It's not the most practical idea, but I actually think it looks a little less creepy. Do you agree? No? Well, too bad. It's already in the game. I placed it in Route 309. You're welcome. Number 5. Skarmory. I love Skarmory. A lot of people forget that this Pokemon is from Generation 2 and not native to Hoenn, considering how rare it is in Johto and how many times you see this Pokemon in Generation 3. So let's bring some relevance back to this Sky Armory. It's got a great design, but we could totally add a few elements to Skarmory. I love what you see here in this piece by Phoenix Song. Making an evolution with a bit more bulk and darker colors would totally work. I wouldn't let that near my children. You know, if I had any. Number 4. Girafarig. So there are two ways to go about evolving a Girafarig. Either by giving it a longer neck and some kind of additional design element to the tail face thing, or replace the face with a tail.
Oh, never mind.
That scared the shinks out of me. Let's just go with a longer neck and a pimped out tail. Number 3. Mr. Mime. The barrier Pokemon is infamously infamous. It's a very dividing Pokemon. Some love it, some hate it, and some just dislike the design but love the concept, like me. So I think adding a final evolution to Mr. Mime could correct its deserved popularity. Originally, I would have said that we should make his evolution way creepier, like Monster Mime here. But now that Mr. Mime is a fairy type, I think we should have a better designed clown. Maybe we can streamline all his elements, like making his ear things less bumpy, and doing something else with his balls. I'll leave it at that. But I'm pretty sure that the Pokemon who received baby forms in Generation 4 will receive evolutions in Generation 7. Kinda like my number 2 entry. Number 2! Sudowoodo. This Pokemon doesn't have the highest base stat total, and all you really have to do is base the evolution's design on a bigger tree. There are so many different trees to get inspiration for its evolution. You got Maple, Pine, Willow, Oak, Elm, Birch, Rowan, Juniper, but most importantly, Sycamore. That'll be the sexiest petrified tree Pokemon I've ever seen. And now, here are the honorable mentions. Ledian does not look like a final evolution, but it's a regional bug, so it won't get any evolution anyways. Farfetch'd was so close to making the list, but technically, Farfetch'd is a gimmick, based on a Japanese phrase, so conceptually, it's good as it is. Quagsire's here too, but I don't know why. Sunflora needs a little something to make it more interesting. Combi needs a male evolution that looks like a soldier bee, but its female exclusive evolution is too much of a concrete concept to change. Xatu and Primeape should get mega evolutions instead, so they're not on the list. And lastly, Jinx could evolve alongside its Generation 1 counterparts, but I'm pretty sure Game Freak doesn't really want to bring any more attention to this Pokemon. And number 1 is Dunsparce. This Pokemon is such an enigma. I know it's based on the Tsuchinoko, but why is this it? Especially since these wings make you believe that it's gonna evolve into something crazy cool. Considering its evolution, this Pokemon has to become a normal fairy type upon evolution to a godlike being. It'll bring honor to the Dunsparce family for generations. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, click the like button and subscribe if you haven't. Why not click the top video for another Sun and Moon related video, and the bottom one for all my other kinds of videos, you know, like top 10 staircases in Pokemon. But just in case, follow me on Facebook and Twitter to get updated whenever I do anything, like tie my shoes or enter a grocery store. It'll be fun. I buy milk. But I'll see you guys very soon.